Hi friends, my name is Phöenix Lazare and I'm going to talk to you today about lyric development through creative writing. So I'll give you a quick introduction about me. I'm a Canadian singer-songwriter. I started writing songs when I was about 12 and studying songwriting at around 15. I went on to study at Berklee College of Music where I received a degree in songwriting. I'm also a recording artist and performer under my name Phöenix Lazare. So that being said, I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about lyric development through creative writing. So this concept means a lot to me because it was a big part of the reason why I fell in love with lyric writing back when I first started at around 15 years old. So the creative writing exercise that I studied primarily is called object writing and was introduced by Pat Pattison, who I went on to study with at Berklee. Object writing is a timed, sense-based creative writing activity that helps you to gather new ideas and start the songwriting process. So I'll give you a quick summary. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to grab a journal and grab a pencil. I always like to have a physical journal. I prefer the pen to paper tactile, but if you would rather type it out or if you have, I have an iPad today so that you can follow along with me. If you prefer that, that's fine. One thing that you should remember is always write the date at the top. So the first thing that we're going to do is choose a prompt to write about. You can choose this yourself or get somebody to give you one. But because this is object writing, we're going to choose an object or a noun, person, place, or thing. So what should we do today? I'm thinking train station. Today is January 8th, 2021. That's crazy. Okay, so write the prompt at the top of your page. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a timer, and this can be from 1 minute to 10 minutes. It's up to you and how you feel, how much time you have. But I like to go smack dab in the middle, and we're going to do this for 5 minutes. So as soon as the timer begins, start writing and don't stop until it ends. A few things to remember while we're writing, and that is we're going to focus on our senses. So sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. And this is going to help produce descriptive language for our lyrics. We want to show rather than tell. So because the prompt today is train station, really put yourself into that environment, write what you know about your experiences. Another important thing to remember while you're writing is don't let your mind get in the way of your pen. So if your writing strays from the initial prompt, that's totally fine. Just let yourself wander and explore. This is creative writing after all. The point is write anything and everything that comes to mind. All right, so I have our timer here. We're gonna set it for 5 minutes. All right, let's go. Timer, 3, 2, 1.
Smiling at the first time, our hearts falling down our spines. We are fireworks on the inside, just waiting to erupt. Oh, I said it, I meant it. We're in this together. Cold fingers, warm souls.
Okay, you really get into it. So this is what I got. And another thing is, if you don't write as much as me, if you write much more than I do, if your writing is formatted in a different way, don't worry about it. That is totally fine. The point is that it is without boundaries. It is creative writing. You can write whatever you want. The only thing to remember is to focus on your senses. Okay, so after an object write, what I like to do is go back, read what I wrote, and then underline my favorite parts. So let's do that. So I've underlined my favorite parts from my writing, and those are rain falls heavy, sitting idly by, people stare at my young face like they know better, frosted fingertips, a sea of emerald green, and stiff leather seats stick to the back of my jeans. Now that one has an internal rhyme with seats and jeans, which wasn't intended, but sometimes these things happen when you're doing object writing. So if you want to take this a step farther in your object writing, you can then try to construct a verse or any type of song section with your favorite parts. This activity and format makes it really easy to start the songwriting process with your lyrics. So I hope that you try out object writing, and I hope that it works for you. It's a really great way to stimulate your writing, especially first thing in the morning. If you want to challenge yourself and do an object write, even if it's 1 or 2 minutes every morning, I'm sure that you'll see growth in your writing. Remember not to put boundaries on yourself. Let your mind wander and explore as you're writing. As always, leave any comments or questions you have below, or maybe share some object writing that you're doing. Take care, everyone. This video was supported by Creative BC in the province of British Columbia.